HappyThumbsGaming. Brick Show.
Hey everybody, it's Brian with HappyThumbsGaming. Today we're checking out Free Roam, Middle Earth, Helm's Deep for LEGO Lord of the Rings. Alright, you can see here, 3 quests, 1 red brick, 4 characters, and 6 Mithril Bricks. We do have 1 of 4 shown in this, but we're going to go ahead and make sure we show you all 4. Starting with character number 1, Berserker, who is one of the most useful characters in the game, in the opinion of this gamer here. And we're going to start off by going to Helm's Deep. We did this really early in the game. We're going to climb the elven rope with Sam and then head up the stairs. We're actually going to re-tag him with our GPS here because we got lost. But we all going to head up the stairs. And once we get to the top, he's going to attack us. We're going to smack him with our pan. Give him $200,000. And he's going to join our crew. So 1 down, 3 to go. All right. You can see here we're actually at night, which is important. And we are going to go ahead and knock out quest number 1, which requires actually it's the Uruk sword. Level 6, Amon N. You can find that. So head on over to Amon N and grab the Uruk sword. Alright, and moving right along now. We are going to go ahead and pick up our next character. Which, there's no coincidence. It's the Uruk guy. And he's going to cost you 25,000 studs. And this is also important. You go at night, which you won't find him if it's in the daytime. And it shows you on your map stone that it's at night. So next we're going to go ahead and head to another quest. This is going to be at the top of the Helm's Deep area in the daytime. And he is going to be way too excited to talk about some decorative horseshoes. So we're going to find those in level 10, Warg Attack. And we're going to hand those on over because we have no use for them. And he will reward us with a Mithril Brick. Alright, and last but not least for the quests, we're going to go back to the stone map. And we will hit our GPS studs all the way to the top of this hill. The horse gets a little scared and bails out on us. So you probably have already seen this one. This one requires the Mithril Shield. And that can be, the Blacksmith design from that can be found in level 15, the Paths of the Dead. And when you hand this over, he rewards us with a red brick. And this is one of the most expensive ones, but also the most beneficial ones. It's the ×8 stud multiplier. So for 8 million studs, you can go ahead and grab that. And let me tell you, it's so worth it when you grab it. Now this one, we were actually out in Edoras capturing some stuff. As you can see, it's kind of out in the middle of nowhere here. But Yomer, however you do it, say it, is out there, and this is also at night. And then you also can find the Rarim, the Sir Rimjob soldier, and he's gonna be right around the corner. Always set your GPS to go there. And for 25,000 studs, we will wrap up the last of the characters too. So we've got the red brick, the quests, and the characters knocked out. It's just left to get the Mithril Bricks. So this one is right at the top of the Helm's Deep area, the castle area. So you can see here. And there are a bunch of jumping statues. And what we've done is we've used Legolas, and we have softened up each of these statues with 2 shots of arrows. It takes 3 to kill them. And so we hit all of them with 2 shots. And this way, it was a lot easier and quicker, and the time was not as much of a factor. We kind of owned the time. So I highly recommend softening those guys up. You might have your own special way that works for you, but that definitely worked for us. And we're going to switch to a strong character or a character with the Mithril boxing gloves and pull that handle, which then allows us to push that pillar, and then we can climb through with the small guy and fall through and get that brick as you saw there. It happened faster than I can even talk about it. And then right from the edge of the wall here, we are going to follow down to the main walkway. And you probably saw this right off the bat because this is one of the more obvious bricks here. You're going to use Aragorn and his sword to go ahead and destroy the Morgul bricks. And we'll give a shout out to Paz, who just got on or offline. I actually missed which way, but either way, I couldn't read it because I don't know how to do that. So, a little inside joke with Paz, Sir Pazalicious. And this is actually on the far left side of the wall. We fell down on the outside up above where we shot those statues. We dropped down here, and you can use the Mithril fireworks or Berserker's bombs to destroy that Mithril cage, and then sneak in behind and get that Mithril brick. we're just moving right along. Here we are. We're going to switch on over to Legolas, and we're basically right on the east side of the wall. You've seen us here many times, so you can kind of correlate where we are. And I try to sneak under there, but I'm not hobbit enough. So, and we will set our GPS. This is back up for where we got Berserker. We are at nighttime. I don't think that has anything to do with it, but other than the fact that there's a nice ambient setting in the back. No, I don't know. It's not like I'm trying to make it romantic here or nothing. We will switch to a elf because he can jump higher. And then immediately we will switch to Gollum and climb the wall. Now, in these situations when you're climbing, you've probably heard me say this before, if you are having to toggle between characters, make sure that you use the plus at the bottom as opposed to the quick select, because more often than not, you find that it will switch to the character down below, and then your character you've worked so hard to get up high will jump down to catch up to the guy below, and then you got to do it all over again. I got lucky and it didn't happen there, but basically you climb all the way to the top between Gollum and Legolas, and once you get to the top, you switch to Sam and light that fire. Come on, baby, light my fire. Jump! Jump, Sam, jump! You think he jumps? Take a guess now. Does he jump? Whee! Of course he jumps. What are you thinking? So we drop down below, and then there's these wood, I don't know, blocks, I guess? Buildings, towers, something? And they're quite difficult to get up to with a little hobbit. So, not to confuse you and switch to another hobbit, but we'll switch to Legolas, who has hops, proving that white men can, in fact, jump. I guess he's not a man, though. He's an elf. White elves can jump. And then you hit that one target, and it'll start kind of a target game. Now, I'm horrible at this. I've got it sped up, and I still look like an idiot. So, the key here is you target one of the targets, let it go in, and as it's popping out, let go of your arrow. The timing will be a little bit more beneficial to you that way. So, you can see there, I waited. I didn't really get in the knack of it until the end. And I smacked that out in the face. And then once you destroy all those targets, it'll actually present you with the last brick for this area. Whee! We'll even take a quick look. We try to do this every time, but sometimes we forget. Oh, to the yeah. 3 of 3, 1 of 1, 2 of 2, and 6 of 6. Oh, yeah. See, that's crazy, though, too, because we actually found 4 characters. I'm not sure at what part in the story it actually changes that, but even go back to the beginning of the video, it actually shows that there are 4 characters. So, yeah, not to confuse you, but we did find all 4 of them, and we are good to go. And that'll wrap up LEGO Lord of the Rings Free Roam Middle Earth for Helm's Deep. And hopefully you found this helpful, and feel free to tell us down below by commenting, subscribing, or voting for us, or against us, whichever. And as always, until next time,